I guess I'm going to be burning it pretty quick. Okay, so let's tear up one side versus the next. So whatever considered a Vorion. Already played it, actually. Played a fair bit. Never got to the end because it was kind of... It was kind of a slow game, but I've played it before. And I might play it. I don't know. I don't actually know when it went 1.0. It's kind of one of those where, like, actually, the developers follow me on Twitter, but, I think I follow them too, but I just haven't heard anything about, like, the, any kind of, like, full release or whatever, and it's hard for me to keep track of that sort of thing. Especially when there's so many other games. Always. Forever. Okay. Okay, it's leaving early access March 9th. Yeah, we could probably do that. Okay, let's start ripping this up. I'm assuming with boy howdy. I guess I'll take that stuff. I'll leave the rest of that copper there. Okay, so this is copper. So we want to start with the splitter merger stuff. And we're probably going to want to have the rest of this floor be pure copper. Because ideally, if I'm going to want to have this, like, big super factory, I should probably make the most of what I've got. Let's see. So we want to do smelts. Oh, right. I have to do splitter mergers on a second tier. Okay, so this... here... and here. Luckily, these things are relatively cheap. What's that? I think that's it. I like how the arrows actually line up if you do it correctly. Okay, there we go. Grab these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get more iron plates. Sooner than later, but still. Okay, is yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, so the nice thing about this this design is I can effectively just dump infinite amounts of ouch. Okay, irons over here. I can just dump infinite amounts of resources into those, and as long as the belts are capable of handling it, it should split down. So I guess it's not infinite amounts, but I can split in. I can input, what is that? 5, 6 mining machines worth of copper? And then we're going to go up to the iron, and it's going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to run out of actual resource gathering points, so we'll have to figure out routing in more, but that's okay. Is this in-game music? No, it's not. This is, this currently is actually Groundswell by Abstraction. I like Satisfactory, but the music was not that particularly... Like, it didn't stand out that much. What is going on here? It didn't stand out that much back when I played it a year ago. And so it's like, yeah, it's super good, but I want to actually listen to music kind of constantly. I don't know. I don't like silence. I don't like it when game soundtracks just go quiet for a while. It makes me very... It weirds me out. Okay. Is this going? It's propagating. It's splitting slowly. These ones over here are going to back up hard, but we can do that for later. Please Eurobeat over a Tycoon game. I think that can work for some people. I'm not big on Eurobeat, so obviously I don't think about that too much. Okay, can I actually... Okay, yes, we have enough to make 2 more. Good. Will that work? Yep, that will. Perfect. Oh, look at this nicely organized, not spaghetti factory. I do have to figure out... Okay, so we're going to want to make wire. I guess both of them are going to have to make wire. Oh, wait, hold up. This is 30. Oh. And if not, I'm not mistaken... Okay, whatever. Let's see. So we're gonna do conveyor merger. What are you matching up with? Oh, that one. Sure. Okay, so we want to do production constructor. You want to do that? That's a bit further away. It's not overwhelmingly so. And that'll give me better room for spaghetti belts. Okay, there we go. Maybe this will work. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Look at that non-spaghetti factory. Look, Stumped and Associated Raiders. Look at that non-spaghetti factory that I've got going on here. Isn't it beautiful? How are you guys doing? How was Hero Squad tonight? Is this Tetris? This sounds like a Tetris remix. It probably is. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Hero Squad was a ton of fun. That's good. I assume... I don't know. Let's see. Grab those. Got that. Line that up. Okay, cool. So, Satisfactory update. What's new? I think nuclear power... there's an awesome shop that you can get as, like, a visual customization system. So if you want to actually have your factory look different, you now have the ability to do so. I haven't gotten that far because I started over because, you know, whenever you got a new update, generally you want to kind of go back to the beginning and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's working on wire. Oh, we're going to have one of these suckers working on cables. That's going to be fun. I should probably also take a look at my power usage. Can I do that from here? Okay, we're good for at least a little while. Yeah, Awesome Shop is tier 2. Yeah, so I can unlock it now. I've just been a little lazy, because I wanted to get my factory going. So that would probably be resource sink. That's doable. And it's not all cosmetics. Okay. So I think I'm just going to have this be the wire factory, and we're going to make another one of these. Specifically to handle cable. Okay, let's line it all up, if I can. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, I guess I might as well intro this for the small amount of people that might not have heard of this game, but this is Satisfactory. It is a third-person, not action. It's a third-person. It's a first-person factory and automation game, much like Factorio, if you've ever heard of that before. It's super quality, it's super fun. It's a bit spaghetti for your first time playing, but if it's not your first time playing, then it's not so much. Yeah, sorry. Brain is currently designing a factory. Brain is not so great at introing a game. I apologize. I don't apologize too much. It's more of kind of the polite apology. Sorry, but not sorry, but like a little kinder than that. Because sorry, not sorry is like super rude, but if there was a polite version of sorry, not sorry, this would be it. And if there is a polite version of sorry, not sorry, then please tell me, because I would like to be polite when I not apologize. Let's see if I pet the space doggo yet. I'm pretty sure space doggos don't live in the desert, but if I find one, I'll tell you. Okay, that should work. Oh, look at that non-spaghetti. It's so good. Alright, last one. I'm gonna just jam these together because we're actually running out of space. Floor is too steep. Oh no, we did run out of space. I will have to maybe make this bigger. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is actually route the resources around? Boy. Nah, we'll just make it a bit bigger. We're gonna need this space anyway. Are we? Nah, screw it. Let's get sketty. Tear that up for a second. We actually want to put the organization storage container. I'm gonna put all the storage containers right at the end. Okay, so we want to do this. And they really don't want me to do what I'm doing here. Okay. That should work. Yeah, this should work. I'm gonna need to do this maybe a couple more times for cable. We'll see. If I'm lucky, I'll just have so much cable that it won't matter. Okay. Gotta destroy this. Okay, screw it. Alternate plan. Because this kind of half worked, but it's throwing off my... It's throwing off my mojo. So we're just gonna have it loop from one of these to the next. Like this. We're just gonna pull a good old reverso here. And pretend it's all in line. but it's not. But, like, oh well. Let's see. So we want to do organization, storage container. Okay. Okay, I have to do that. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that, not spaghetti. There's no tangle in this business. Alright. So you need to be on wire. You need to be... Okay. So it's outputting... Oh, is this going to be one of those crappy ones where... So, here's the sticky bit. I can have 2 constructors outputting wire into this bad boy. For now, I'm not going to, because that... I don't know, it's against my religion. Let's just go with that. Alright, so the wire's going. The rest of this is not. So, let's climb over this... not tangle. This beautifully laid out factory. I'm going to toot my horn so hard right now. I'm going to toot it so hard it might as well be a euphemism. Because I guess it is? Alright. I'm going to plunk this right here. Which looks like it's connected, but that's lies. Alright. And we're good. Oh, look at this. Somebody said there's ladders on this. I want to look. It looks so good. It looks so good. Is it not doing anything? Oh. Looks good, but does it do shit? The answer is yes, now it does. Alright, so now the biggest issue is the fact that we have, like, no copper production. That's fine, that's part of the design of this. Let's run away from this for a second, though. Because I gotta go grab a thing. We gotta go do some science. Because science is necessary. And then we can take a look at this horror factory that I've effectively neglected for forever. I'm just hoping we can get solar panels soon. So that would be nice. Okay, let's just grab a bunch of those. Oh, right. I forgot. Bullet jumping. In the one spot that it actually could hurt me. I'm gonna grab the lot of that. Let's see. We're just gonna toss the limestone. I'm just gonna toss all of the raw ore. I know I could actually use it, but, like, ugh. Effort. So, to toot one's own horn has gone through a lot of changes of meaning since its origin. Originally it referred to someone playing a trumpet out of line, and thus synonymous with being disorderly and rebellious. Interesting. Satisfactory is not eco-friendly. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed about that. I love green tech, and it would be actually kind of neat if I could pay more resources to have, like, everything be super solar panel. Like, look at all these walls. That is some serious solar real estate that is not being exploited. Oh, I gotta go actually make Caterium wire. Quick wire. But does it craft quick? The answer is not really. Alright, we're gonna be here for at least a little while. How far behind on YouTube is this? It looks really cool, but I don't know a thing about it. Well, considering, I would say this is close to episode 5 or 6, but I also haven't put it up on YouTube at all, so there's that as well. This will be going up tomorrow? I think it'll be up tomorrow. Start research. Okay, so we have AI limiters, blade runners, power poles Mark II, smart splitter. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some other stuff before I can actually get that. So I guess let's put these away. Let's take a look. We need to work on part assembly. I've got almost everything. I just don't have the screws. We could also look into logistics Mark II, but we'll leave that for later. I love the fact that it actually is like, would you like to input the relevant parts here? That is actually really nice. Now to go make a bunch of screws. I could work on automation for it. That's going to take some time. This is going to take some time. I'll suffer it for now with this. You know what actually make this game really cool? It would probably be hard to pull off, but drones plus a blueprint system would actually make a huge difference. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have played Factorio. I'm assuming an amount of you have. But one of the cool things about Factorio is you can copy and paste. Once you get to a certain point in the game, you can just be like, I like that design. Keep it. And you can save the design. And then you can actually tell your robots to, like, copy and paste it everywhere. I don't think that's in this game. I don't see it.
Parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note, project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Okay, so we can now make copper sheets. Purely from oh, boy. We might have to have a second floor here. Dedicated to copper. One way or another, we're going to need a lot more copper than we've got coming in. Alright, so let's actually work on that. I mean, what we really need is power. There's copper there. If I'm not mistaken, we had a decent copper thing right over here. Played Factorio after Satisfactory and couldn't handle the downgrade from 2 to 3 dimensions. It's not for everybody. Oh, I need mining machines. Right, because I left them with the Caterium. Which I guess I didn't need to do, in retrospect. Because now I just don't need them. Do we go retrieve them, or do I make a couple more? Let's make a couple more first. Especially because they're cheap. But yeah, I would say it's hard to get into Factorio. But, like, I would still recommend it if you have the time. Because they evoke very similar feelings, but feel fresh and distinct enough that it's not actually a big deal. Oh, sick. Can I have a secret underground? No, I can't. I mean, okay. I can have a secret, partly underground copper line. The base of this thing is going to be horror spaghetti. I will 100% acknowledge that existence. It's like RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, that, like, both games have, like, kind of a similar setup, but unless, like, you play both of them religiously, like, you really could just go from one to the next. Be like, yeah, no, that's actually kind of its own thing. And there's the power. There's the breakers. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Well, at least I can pop another one of these down. Okay. Do I have any biomass? Yeah, I figured these probably were starting to run out. Though I think in this case, we just hit the, we hit the upper limit. I will admit, this stuff burns for a long time. I kind of wish you could, like, garden stuff in this game. Like, I'm actually surprised at the... For a second, I saw this thing going up and down, and I thought it was another player, and I was going to be like, who dares? But no. Let's see, pod launch, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Balls. Okay, so what other resources can I make? Because copper sheets are new. It looks like copper sheets are the only new thing that involve copper, which is a bit of a pickle for me, because now I have to figure out how to smelt a smidge more copper and process it. I guess actually we could handle it right here. It's just gonna hang out with this stone. Oh, we don't have any iron plates. What? It's fine. I'm just glad I didn't tear up the iron plate production until I was ready. So copper sheets are for pipes. Cool. I'm probably not going to overproduce them. But we will see. Okay, constructor. Oh, reinforced iron plates. I am paying attention. Also noticing the game's getting a little choppy. I have seen some people make like just wild nonsense in this game. And I'm always blown away because like they have factories that stretch farther than the game can render. And I'm like, how does your computer handle that? I don't actually have an answer. Nor do I understand. Also, thank you, Jason M. Ball, for this 7-month resub. Thank you so much. Like, I usually lose a lot of interest in games the moment it starts performing poorly. This is just, it's not worth it for me. And so, like, the idea of playing a game to the point where, like, it's 5 FPS and continuing on is just... It just doesn't track in my head. Okay, organization. Let's see. So that's input, output. So we want to do logistics. Okay, conveyor merger. So I guess we did need this. So my efficiency is going to be bad. I just don't have enough copper going into this system yet. But that'll be okay. Smelter. Because then next time we play, we just go hunting for new sources constantly. I'm also really glad let's see. I'm really glad that you can recycle things and get all of your resources back effectively. Oh, look at that. Anti-spaghetti. I'm gonna keep some of those going, but like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Organization, personal storage. There we go. Okay, so you're going to be working on copper sheets. Okay. So... Oh, no power. Go figure. I guess it is kind of redheaded stepchilding here. Approaching on another's clearance. What? Okay, this'll just have to do. Okay. That should be functional power. We should have some copper going. Okay. Only a quick time playing Satisfactory, eh? It's like crack, but productive. I mean, the nice thing about me, life, things, is that everything I do is technically productive. Like, I never really have to be like, man, today was a waste. Oh, I had never noticed that before. The lights here actually show how efficient the building is, I think. Maybe not. No, it's the same light. It just looked like they were different. Yeah, they're running at 36% efficiency. We're gonna need to route so much more in. Let's see. But I should probably start working on iron stuff. Otherwise, we're just gonna peter out. Let's see. Okay, green is running, yellow is output full. Huh. Alright. Alright, so let's work on that second floor. Yeah, yellow means it's waiting for resources. Yeah, I was like, there's absolutely a code to that. And now I know. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna lay down the foundations. We're not gonna get to iron tonight, but I'm very happy with how my factory is turning out. Last time I played this, I was reveling in how bad the spaghetti could get, but this time around, I'm actually thoroughly enjoying having like a really clean and really well organized factory. Let's see. When the next content update comes out for Stone Shard at the end of the month, will you come back for a couple episodes? Probably. Nope. Damn it. I like me some Stone Shard. Problem is, just ultimately, it needed more content. And so, yeah, if they actually have, like, a big content update with useful stuff, I'm down. This is less of an elevator than I thought it was going to be. I understand what it is. That's not what I was expecting. I was really hoping I could, like, just stack them in a vertical thing, but no. We need logistics too? I swear there were more, like, walls. Or, like, conveyor walls somewhere. Did you say Satisfactory is more satisfying than Factorio? I don't know, actually. I honestly can't. I can't make that judgment call. I think I am incapable of doing so. Should probably put some sulfur in there. Awesome shot for conveyor walls. Okay. What do I need for that? Awesome sink. We actually have the resources for this now, or at least we're getting there. Because yeah, really all we need at this point is just more stone. And more iron rods. So let's get the awesome shop down, seeing as that's the new thing. And that'll be the end of tonight, and we'll play more of this on like Sunday or something. I'm not sure. Because yeah, I do want to play Murder by Numbers, and I also want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tonight. Problem is, this game is so good. Let's see, anything else? Nah. Yeah, eventually we'll get up to T2 drills and efficiency upgrades and some other things. Let's see. Do you plan on playing Frostpunk anytime soon? Not on a poll? I mean, I keep putting it on a poll. It just keeps losing out to other games, and then I get distracted with other stuff. I would like to. I did pick up the season pass so I can play the whole thing. It's just time. Okay. Right. Right. I need concrete. That's the answer. We need more stone. Let's see if I have any in storage. Nope, nothing in storage. So... Ooh. Okay, that's limestone there. Let's go get some. Let's see. You did one scenario, there are 4 more plus 3 endless modes with maps. The problem I have with just content like that is I don't actually care about the scenarios, generally. That sort of thing means very little to me. It's more like, what are the mechanics between them, and if any of them really stand out. Because from my perspective, it's actually really hard for me to get into a game that I've played before, unless there's some, like, new way of doing things that changes how it goes. And Frostpunk is definitely one of those games that had, like, 2, maybe 3 different things that you could really do. Because you could do the cult, you could not do the cult. And then it was just, like, minor decisions that would kind of change. Ooh, this is impure, so this isn't going to be very good. Whatever. We'll grab it anyway. I don't care. I will take any resources. Okay, here we go. Should all be connected. Now, can I connect a power line? Come on. Come on. You just... There we go. There we go. That's it. Here's DLC. TLA has you building the generator itself. I mean, that sort of thing's cool. Let's see. So 30 limestone a minute. That's not great. But we'll figure it out. Okay. But yeah, my biggest issue is I really like games that have a really, really, like, high-end tech tree. And, so, like, just to keep with the Frostpunk thing for a second, I want to play games where, like, if the new update added, like, a really cool, interesting high-end tech tree, so you're, like, really messing with, automation, or it turns the game into terraforming Mars, but like with frozen Earth and stuff. Like, that's the sort of thing that really gets me interested. It's harder to say, like, yeah, let's play Civ again for the upteenth time, because usually it's just kind of like, all right, rush some wonders, get some stuff. abuse along of them and kind of rinse repeat. I'm sure I'm absolutely being a bit reductive here. There's a lot more to it than just that. Let's see. Okay, do we have enough? Okay, this is really slow. Let's fix this. Bam! Well, it's faster. Well, this goes. Let's do another 30 push-ups.